The Committee on Trade and Investment Budget Defense National Assembly held its meeting and the chairman commented. However, the Director General said it was a good meeting, that he commended the National Assembly commitment to oversight function. Touch TV, NAS.
That indicates a nominal role for
It was a good meeting. They asked very valid questions. And like I said at the very beginning, I personally have total respect for the oversight function of the National Assembly. They are protecting Nigeria's funds. In my role as MD, I'm also the custodian of Nigerian funds. And I think the meeting went well. We have submitted our requirements and our budget plans, and I know they will evaluate it well, and they will present it to the appropriation committee, because they themselves have to take what we submit and take it to the appropriation committee and eventually to the Senate for approval. But I'm optimistic that we will get the right approval. My only concern is that in this budget cycle, the procurement process has to go faster. I'm optimistic because there's a new Director General of the Bureau of Public Procurement, who was even our teacher at ASCON in Badagry. And I know this gentleman is going to introduce processes and new methods. The procurement process has to be improved.
What are the expectations of Nigeria after this big see the light of the day?
What are the expectations?
From your ministry, your agencies.
The expectation from Nigeria for us is that NEPSA will continue doing this necessary infrastructural development that will attract foreign direct investment. You see, at NEPSA, even though we're called NEPSA, Export Processing Zones Authority, I always say I don't think that's an appropriate name. It should be special economic zones, not export processing zone, because our role is more than exports. Sometimes people forget, apart from the exports, we also have to bring in FDI. And you're not going to bring in foreign direct investment if your infrastructure is poor, if your current free trade zones are not performing, if there are problems with government policy and all that. So there is a lot to be done this 2025 for the renewed hope agenda. But I'm very optimistic. As the MD of NEPSA, I was elected on the World Free Zone Organization Board of Directors. I was also elected on the steering committee of the African Economic Zones Organization. These are platforms that I will use to promote the value of Nigeria for investment coming in from abroad.
Thank you.